Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 coming at you another video. Alright, so I got a thought in my mind and I have a good set of questions about the player that I'm thinking about acquiring if I were to do this. Um, but Jonas Valanciunas is a player right now playing for the New Orleans Pelicans who's not playing well. I don't know if it's injuries. I'm not sure if it's um, just natural father time stuff. I don't know if it's a situation where hit with Zion returning, maybe the fit isn't quite as seamless as it needed to be. I have no idea. But from what I understand, he's having the second worst season of his career. And I look at him and I say, yes, buy low. Buy low on Jonas Valanciunas. The Los Angeles Lakers have a guy by the name of Patrick Beverley whose salaries match up very fine. And the intriguing thing about Patrick Beverley for a team like the Pelicans, aside from the fact that he's Patrick Beverley and having two of them is scary as hell, but you considering him Alvarado and adding Patrick Beverley to that team, they're going to be a contender. So it's not like he's going to a worse situation. He's going to a better one. And then you consider what the Lakers are bringing back in Jonas Valanciunas is a center who can stretch the floor, who can take pressure off of all these big guys. And most importantly, somebody who can make it so that Anthony Davis never has to worry about playing the center position again. And at $14 million for 2 years, that's a good investment for the Los Angeles Lakers at an all-star center who's been struggling as of late. What's the worst thing that can happen? He comes in and gives us extra offensive rebounds. Worst thing that can happen, he comes in and we sit him a little more. What is that for us, given the fact that we're letting go of Patrick Beverley? Now, granted, Patrick Beverley is somebody we needed lately for defense, but we can't seem to play him properly for offense. So what's the problem? Swapping the salary. The only thing you're saying is you're adding an extra year of Jonas Valanciunas' salary to your season for next year, is to where Patrick Beverley comes off the books. Which is why I'm not attaching any picks to this deal if I'm willing to do it with the New Orleans Pelicans. Hey, look, you swap that. You got a struggling center on your hand that's clogging the paint, and he's not playing up to your level, and you need to get that salary off the books so you can keep on paying people like Murphy. You send him my way, I'll send you Patrick Beverley. You can do whatever you want with Patrick Beverley. He probably helps your team, given the fact you have such phenomenal defensive players. He's only going to make it even better. So in my mind, we make that swap. Opens up the lane for players to play with Zion Williamson, like what's the other guy that you guys picked up? Man, I can never remember his name. Jackson Hayes and some of these other guys who need to step forward anyway. Jonas Valanciunas, if he's getting older, you can send him our way. We're old anyway. That just makes our timeline make a lot more sense, and it makes our roster make a lot more sense. And it helps our three-point shooting because we know Valanciunas can shoot the three and rebound the ball. Now, is he going to help us to transition defense and all those different things? No, we're getting slower if we pick him up. So that's why I said we have questions. But at the end of the day, if we're swapping Patrick Beverley, it is not going to be a problem. This is definitely addition. And if for anything that you need Jonas Valanciunas not to do, or if he continues struggling or whatever, it's not like you've traded someone who wasn't struggling too. So this is a win-win-win-win-win for everything but your salary and your books for next season, because you would have him on tab next season. But my thing is, $14 million for an all-star center, yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, we're buying low. I don't expect him to play this bad going forward at all. I really don't. He's never played this bad before. So he ain't going to continue playing this bad unless Father Time has kicked him in the backside, as to which, who are we getting rid of? Someone whose father's time has kicked him in the backside. Actually, a smaller player whose father time has kicked him in the backside, in the name of Patrick Beverley, of whom I like a lot. But at $13 million, I can swap him for Jonas Valanciunas and upgrade my situation dramatically. So that is something I wanted to provide you guys. I wasn't going to make this a long video or anything like that, because I'm working on making sure that all my fantasy teams are set, because I've let them lax and I have been falling in the standings. So that's what my focus is. But I picked up Jonas Valanciunas because somebody actually dropped him, and I thought that was a head scratcher until I saw his numbers and I realized, yeah, he might not be playing well right now. This is the perfect time for a team like the Lakers or the Nets to go get him. Also hear that the Clippers are willing to let go of Ivica Zubac. Now, I know the Lakers let go of Zubac for peanuts on the dollar, but it's the same type of situation. To me, you just want to upgrade your center position so AD doesn't have to play it. Now, Zubac doesn't stretch the floor, so that's why it's a different dynamic than Valanciunas. But Zubac is younger, and of course, we know Zubac. That's Zubac, and most importantly, he's never left Los Angeles. I hate the idea of my man having to leave Los Angeles. I know he don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's played his whole career in Los Angeles. So if we can get him back and keep him planted and rooted in LA, I think that would mean a lot to him and his family. Just my own thoughts, maybe not. But whatever the case, I know for a fact that our team could use a center, because for whatever reason, we're not leaning on Thomas Bryant the way that I know that we can. And even if we did, we could use a Zubac or Valanciunas to play with him, because Damian Jones ain't it. And so, like I said, we have other holes. This would slow us down to a degree, but would up our 3-point percentage and up our rebounding. And most importantly, I think it would keep us nice defensively, because with obviously Patrick Beverley going out, that's a lot of defense leaving. With Jonas Valanciunas coming in, that's a lot of defense coming back, because he plays defense in a different way, of course, the center position, but it's still overall defense coming in. And when you think about Anthony Davis and Jonas Valanciunas and what the possibilities can be defensively, you can be intrigued. You can be intrigued, depending on how you want to play size and what have you. So, it's a thing. Trying to get better here, trying not to have to let go of pieces that we don't want to get rid of in order to do so. I see a struggling center in New Orleans that they probably would rather get rid of right now, and I see our opportunity with Patrick Beverley to make that happen. They're probably going to want us to attach a pick or two. I would say a second rounder. They ain't getting one of them 27 or 25. That gets attached to Russell Westbrook if we move him, and if not, I think we can do better things than to pull in a player who's struggling currently with those picks. So if they want picks, second rounders, that's about as far as I take it. But Jonas Valanciunas is worth kicking the can on for the Lakers specifically, and the Nets as well. You guys need to go ahead and upgrade your center positions right here and now. And I look at the Clippers and I say, getting rid of Zubac doesn't really make as much sense to me as bringing him someone else to play with who can help him stay more so healthy. You don't want to lose size. You want to get bigger if you're the Clippers. But, hey, if they want to decimate themselves of size, you got my support. So that's what I got to say. My name is BDL44. I thank you all for watching.